gunshots from the ghetto gun. All in the ears of the ghetto young. And some ghetto girls, some ghetto sons throwing rocks at the bustin' of the ghetto fun. I always wonder where the ghetto from, cause I'm from the ghetto, they never ghetto come. But you win if the bell of my ghetto rung. And if the ghetto lose, then mean the ghetto won. That's how they do the ghetto, that's how the ghetto done. They'll keep it there and never bring the ghetto none. We'll make the ghetto tick, make the ghetto run. We'll make the ghetto sick, make the ghetto dumb. These niggas off that ghetto being, that ghetto rum, and that ghetto bass with my ghetto drums, and my ghetto words, and these ghetto problems, eat ghetto subs. What a piece of man don't come here no more. Too much dope, too many niggas on the poach, so the piece of man don't approach no dope, no. Piece of man don't come here no more. Too many niggas on the block, too many niggas getting shot, so the piece of man don't stop. Piece of man don't come here no more. Too many niggas getting raw, cause niggas don't wanna stop, but niggas ain't got no job, blah blah blah. Piece of man don't come here no more. Deliver, deliver, yeah, deliver. Listen, cuz they selling nicks out it all day, cause it's prostitutes sucking dick in the hallway. Little Caesars never sending pizza out y'all way. Papa John's never get delivered where y'all stay. The ghetto is a physical manifestation of hate in a place where ethnicity determines your placement. A place that defines your station. Remind you niggas, your place is the basement. White people in the attic, niggas selling dope. White people is the addicts. White folks act like they ain't show us how to traffic. All that dope to China, you don't call that trapping. Breaking Bad, learned that from a TV. So don't say it's politics when you see me. When you gonna apologize for your CD? Nigga, that don't match red and black to a JD. Pussy man don't come here no more. Too much dope, too many niggas on the poach, so the piece of.
And now we head over to breaking news, where we're learning the identity of the McDonald's employee who's accused of stabbing her manager to death on Thursday. In the last 30 minutes, we've obtained this booking photo for Afeni Muhammad. Now, she's expected to be officially arraigned in the next hour. Local 4's Lauren Kostick is live outside the courthouse where the arraignment is set to happen. Good afternoon, Lauren.
That's right, Jay. We're outside the 38th District Court here in East Point. And like you said, this is where that suspect will be arraigned on first-degree murder charges.
But I should have known. I'm playing my peaceful music so I don't have to listen to you doing this, and you're interrupting my music call on my phone. Please leave me alone.
You told me you never ignore me.
Stop fucking with me!
What's going on, y'all? Pilgrims in the earth. All praises be to the Most High, first and foremost. Second off, thank you for everybody who support. Yeah, man, as you see, a lot of people been crashing out lately, man. It's an energy. There's a demonic energy out there lately, man. And I'm not gonna say it's everywhere, because it ain't. It will be, but it ain't. You know, I know I always talk about Babylon and the plagues and all that, but it tell you about the foul and hateful birds, unclean birds, or unclean spirits that's gonna be in Babylon, aka America. So people crashing out, man. They crashing out. It's demonic possession. That's what it is. That's why God told us what to do and what not to do, because it comes with an effect behind it. You know, a consequence, right? For example, if you dump trash in the river, it's going to have an environmental effect behind that. You know, we live in a cycle of life. We're all connected. You know, what we eat and put in our body, you know, our bodies are connected to the earth. When we die, we go back to the earth. We're all connected. So when you interrupt the cycle of life, it has a damaging effect. When you put things in the water that's not supposed to be in the water, it has a damaging effect. When you spray the skies with chemicals and put chemicals in the food. It has a damaging effect. So that's what you're seeing, man, because America is ground zero for those things. Um, and the government there is experimenting on its citizens, man. You know, I showed a video before about the food, um, how they do experiments on the rats and they see how they, how they react to certain things. And but yeah, man, it's all cause and effect. Um, it's gonna get worse. I've been telling people about this for so long, man. I feel like it's very repetitive at this point. And I'm not the prophet. I just read the prophecies. I just align myself with the Most High to be able to, read those prophecies. But man, it's about to get wild. Um, you have what they call mental people with mental health problems, right? As I showed in the video, the chick, um, the whole McDonald's situation with the chick who unalived a mother of six. Everybody arguing, going back and forth about that. Even a reaction to this craziness, it shows that we have mental health issues, or there's people that's being consumed by these demons because you're so up in arms about something that really that you're not even involved in. You don't have all the facts, but it's just a whole nother vibration, man. And people don't even know that they're getting pulled in these situations or riled up spiritually. Because when you read Matthew 24, it tell you all these things that's going to be taking place. But it's kind of like, don't panic. This is not the end. Basically encouraging you to stay focused on the Most High, stay focused on getting your household together. That's what all these things is meant to do, is to spiritually overwhelm us. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news all the time and just give you the dark and gloom. I also like to encourage people, with fasting videos and, you know, things like that, because I have, I have young children, so our job should be trying to uh, sustain or survive in this dark, evil world. But, yeah, man, as I always tell people, stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my overall message is flee, like the Bible say. But I would say stay out the way. A lot of people run towards the commotion. You're supposed to be running in the opposite direction. There's gonna be um, a lot of what you call it. There's gonna be a lot of stirring up of drama. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have people fighting. You're gonna have people you know, basically gauged up to just not even look at life the same no more. People will just take your life without any thought of it. Man, I'm seeing so many man, I seen a video of a guy, right? Guy was going 120. The video showed his head off his body. And I was like, wow, I'm looking at this like it's a movie. Like you don't normally see that, but we've been seeing this stuff lately. And nobody's like calling 911 automatically. They're pulling their phone out to see the guy with his head cut off. But that shows you we're being desensitized, you know, to this type of behavior. Um, it's wild, man. It's very wild to see this stuff going on. But yeah, man, we gotta stay prayed up, uh, cleave to the Most High in these times. My go-to is always Psalms 91. I read that to my family every single night. Psalms 91 before they go to bed. We pray together and we read that together. Um, what are you taking into your vessel? You know, your eyes. Who are you hanging with? What environments are you being in? You know, um, because what you see that's going on in America, that's not going on everywhere. It's not going on everywhere. So if you're there, you have to arm yourself. Spiritually arm yourself, not physically, but spiritually. How do you spiritually arm yourself? Praying, fasting, talking to the Most High, um, having a standard for your life. Um, a lot of us is involved in heavy drinking, heavy smoking. You got to stop it, man. I've been alcohol free for a whole year now, right? Because alcohol will lead to other things. And alcohol, people don't promote it as it, but it's one of the worst drugs. You can't tell me it ain't. If you can, make yourself vulnerable, you can lose your life with, driving. You can lose your life with somebody else driving drunk. You can lose your life with putting yourself in vulnerable situations, being around the wrong people, not thinking clear headed. So being sober minded. It ain't time to be celebrating, being drunk out your mind, being high out your mind. This ain't the time. You gotta keep your head on a swivel. Um, yeah, having the right people around in your circle. A lot of y'all got people in y'all circle who waiting for the opportunity to destroy you. It ain't gotta be physically, you know. Um, I had to do a whole 360 in my life within the last year. I haven't been associating with the same people that I used to associate with because my change in my life began to offend the people around me. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like I said, we gotta spiritually arm ourselves and prepare for what's coming. Um, you can't just be sitting back waiting for the storm to come and not prepare. But yeah, man, y'all tune in. I'm about to do another video pretty soon. Trying to do some different topics, stuff that's more relatable. But yeah, man, it's pilgrims in the earth. Y'all stay prayed up. Peace. We out.